What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some Road to the Show today. This is the final series before the All-Star break in the 2025 season. 3 games set against the Cubs at Wrigley, and it's a little drizzly today. Michael Wacha on the mound for the Cubbies, top of the first. 1 on, nobody out. I'm standing in for the first time here. Batting second in the order, Michael Wacha. He's got a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer. 91 on the cutter, 95 on the two-seamer as well. Got a couple of slow off-speed pitches to worry about. First pitch there is a cutter low and inside, so 1-0 is the count here after the first pitch of the at-bat. Next one's another circle change, low and inside. 1-1 after a swing and a miss there. Good timing. No contact, though. Oh, had me looking stupid on that one. That was definitely knuckleball or something of that nature. That was crazy slow. Curveball, 74 miles an hour. 1-2 after the swing and a miss. And he got me again with one low and outside. Dang it. He found my kryptonite and kept hitting me with it. All right, top of the third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Cardinals in the lead here. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in for the second time against Michael Wacha. I definitely have to do better than my first at-bat against him. First pitch is worth swinging at, but late swing doesn't make contact. It's a four-seamer on the outside corner, so we have an 0-1 count here. Another cutter in the zone. Almost right down the middle, but really late swing. Fouls off. 0-2 the count now. What do you want to bet? Off-speed low and away? Four-seamer low and away instead. 1-2 the count after watching that one go by. I'm thinking we're going to have off-speed now below the knees. No, sir. But it's going to be a base hit as that gets down in center field. We send that two-seamer on the inside corner out there, and yeah. We get a hit in this one. That's a perk. Runner on first now, nobody out in the top of the third. Nothing comes of it as bottom of the fourth, we're back at it. 1 out, nobody on for Kyle Lewis. He's standing in for the Cubbies here. Got an 0-for-1 line score today. Got a 1-1 count against starter Pablo Lopez. There's the pitch. Simple ground ball up the middle. We'll get a glove on that. Throw him out at first. And now there's 2 away in the bottom of the fourth. Top of the fifth. It's a 2-1 ball game. Cardinals holding on to a 1-run lead now. Runners on first and second. Nobody out as I'm standing in for the third time in this one against Michael Wacha, who's still on the mound for the Cubs. First pitch of the at-bat. That four-seamer inside third, late swing, got a piece of it and fouled it off. So we have an 0-1 count here. I'm hitting .221 with runners in scoring position this season. And watching a four-seamer there off the inside corner is a perk. So now we have the count evened up at 1-1. Third pitch of the at-bat. Right down Broadway, and I hit it right to the third baseman. Tags out the runner heading to third. Throws across the diamond to first. Double play. Runner on second. Dang it. All right, top of the seventh. Cubs are up 3-2 now. There's a runner on third and 2 away as I'm standing in for the fourth time here. We have Pierce Johnson on the mound now for the Cubs. He's got an 87-mile-an-hour slurve, 97 on the four-seamer, 96 on the two-seamer. First pitch is off the plate away with that slurve. 1-0 the count after watching that one go by. Second pitch of the at-bat. Oh, weird movement on that slurve, man. 1-1 the count after getting a piece of that one below the knees and fouling it off. So here we go again. Pitch number 3. That finds a hole in the right side into right field. We got a run scored. And I'm standing on first base with 2 outs here. Tie game just before the 7th inning stretch. That's a thing of beauty right there. Doesn't matter, though, as the Cubs come back to take the win here. Final score 4-3. They put one on the board after the 7th inning stretch. And we lose by 1 run here in the first game of this series. Let's move on to game number 2. While that one's loading in, I'd like to remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. You can also like and comment on the video if you so feel inclined. All of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Hayden Wesneski is going to be on the mound for the Cubbies here. Top of the first. I'm batting second again today. There's a runner on first and nobody out. Let's see if I can have some luck against Wesneski. I generally don't. He's got a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 91 on the cutter. And well, his sinker hits 91 as well, so nothing all that fast. First pitch there is a slider way off the plate away. So 1-0 the count after watching that one go by. The next pitch is not a pitch. It's a check on the runner at first. He gets back in safely. And we are still looking at a 1-0 count here. The next pitch from Wesneski is inside. Four-seamer there. Fails to catch the inside corner. And it's a 2-0 count in this at-bat. Come on, big guy. Checks the runner at first again. He gets back in standing up this time. And that's his second check on the runner at first. That should be all that he can do in this at-bat. Here's the pitch from Wesneski, though. He serves me up a four-seamer. I send it out to right center field. Not deep enough, though. Right fielder has plenty of time to get to it. He makes the play. And now there's one away in the top of the first, and with that runner still on first base. Top of the third, still no scores. I'm standing in for the second time in this one. There's one out, nobody on. Hayden Wesneski still on the mound for the Cubbies. First pitch of this at-bat. I pop up a cutter on the inside corner. Second baseman comes into the infield dirt and makes the play there. One pitch is all it takes to get the second out here in the top of the third. Bottom of the fifth, Cubbies are up 2-0 here. Runner on first and nobody out for Pete Crow Armstrong. He's get 1 for 1 with a triple on his line score for the day. He's got a full count here against starter Mike Soroka. We're looking double play all the way on this one. He bunts one to the first base side, so he throws to second. Gets the runner at second, no relay to first. So the bunt ends up being a fielder's choice. We get the out at second base. Top of the sixth, it's a 3-0 ball game. Cubs have the lead. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in for the third time here. We still have Hayden Wesneski on the mound for the Cubs. First pitch of this at-bat. Got me to swing through the slider right at the knees. 0-1 the count after that lack of contact. The next pitch from Wesneski is inside. Slider at 80 miles an hour. Easy take there. It's a 1-1 count. The next pitch is outside. Just misses the outside corner with the slider now. 2-1 the count, and I'm now ahead of Wesneski. Fourth pitch. Swing and a miss. The slider low and away. There's my kryptonite, boys and girls. 2-2 the count after that swing and a miss. Pitch number 5 of the at-bat. Got a piece of the cutter on the outside third of the plate that time. Fouled it off, though, so we stay at 2-2. The next pitch is inside, just barely. That slider just missed the corner. Full count now here, starting off the sixth inning. The payoff pitch from Wesneski. Right in there. Wow, I watched it all the way, too. I thought it was going to hook out. It did not. So, yeah, long at-bat. Still get the strikeout. And I'm heading back to the dugout. Bottom half of the sixth now. One out, nobody on for Luis Torrens. Cubs still holding that 3-0 lead here. Torrens is 0 for 2 on the day. Got a 2-2 count against reliever Scott Barlow. Here is the pitch. And he's going to pop this one up. I'll get it. That one. Thank you much. And there you have it. 2 away now in the bottom of the sixth. Top of the eighth, Cardinals are starting to fight back a little bit. 3-1 the score now. Cubs holding on to that 2-run lead. Nobody out, nobody on for me here as I'm standing in for the fourth time in this one. We have Adbert Alzolay on the mound for the Cubs now. He's got a 97-mile-an-hour sinker, 97 on the four-seamer, 92 on the cutter. He's got a good variety there. First pitch is that sinker. Got me to swing through it. No contact made, so the swing and a miss makes it an 0-1 count. The next pitch from Alzolay here. I got a rip on that one. Send it into right field. Found the hole on the right side. And there we have it. Lead off single to start things here in the top of the eighth. All right, bottom half of the eighth. Cardinals are up 5-3 now. We came alive there in the eighth inning, I guess. Jared Walsh is at the plate for the Cubs. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Got a 2-2 count against Paul Sewell on the mound in relief. Simple ground ball here, and this is going to be the third out in the bottom of the eighth inning. We're going into the ninth. Cardinals holding on to a 2-run lead. Oh, yeah, top of the ninth. Runner on first, nobody out. I'm standing in for the fifth time in this game. We have Keegan Thompson on the mound. He's got a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 92 on the cutter, 95 on his four-seamer. Nothing else quick. First pitch is on the outer third of the plate. Late swing does not make contact. Swing and a miss makes it 0-1 in this at-bat. The second pitch here. Come on, big fella. Swing and a miss, the four-seamer above the zone. You'd think I'd let those go by at this point. But no, sir. Off-speed, low and away, and four-seamers well above the zone. Those are my kryptonite. The 0-2 pitch now from Thompson got me with the slider, I think. Low and away. Got away from the catcher, though, and runner does advance to second on the play. Unfortunately, it is still a strikeout for me, so that's not good. Bottom half of the ninth, 5-3 is still the score. Nico Horner at the plate for the Cubs, hitting .317 on the season. Got an 0-1 count against Castro on the mound. He grounds one to the left side. Shortstop gets it, throws to me. Relay to first. In time? No. Yeah, it was. Okay, 6-4-3, double play. Bases are empty, and now there's two away in the bottom of the ninth. Cardinals take the win in game number 2. That's some fun baseball right there. Let's head to game number 3, the last game before the All-Star break here in the 2025 season. Oh, yeah. Sunny day at the friendly confines. Let's go with it, boys. I'm batting third today, hitting .244. Runners on first and second. Nobody out as I'm standing in for the first time against Jameson Taillon. He's got a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Cutter hits 93. He also has a 90-mile-an-hour circle change. First pitch from him. Goodbye, baseball. That's going to find its way into the bleachers. Deep into the bleachers in left center field there. How far did that one go? That's like 435, isn't it? 426. Not a bad guess. They're chanting throw it back, but hey, 3-run dinger starts things here in the first. I like it. Bottom half of the inning now. Seiya Suzuki at the plate for the Cubs. He's hitting .266 on the season. Got a 1-1 count against starter Pablo Lopez. Here's the pitch. A little ground ball up the middle. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first. He's booking, but we get him by a step. And that's the first out in the bottom of the first. Two batters later, it's Nico Horner at the plate for the Cubs. Still a 3-0 ball game. Horner's hitting .316 on the season, but he's got an 0-2 count here against Gonzalez. All right, here's the windup and the pitch. A little chopper towards second. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the first inning is now over. All right, top of the second. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Runners on first and second, two away as I'm standing in for the second time here. Jameson Taillon still on the mound, but he's getting tore up from the floor up here. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, got a piece of the four-seamer at the top of the zone. Couldn't do anything with it, so it's fouled off. 0-1 the count after that one. Second pitch of the at-bat from Taillon. Swing and a miss at the four-seamer just above the zone this time. Oh, that's not good. Late swing to boot, so 0-2 the count after swinging at a pair of fastballs right at near the top of the zone. And slider away. Gets me swinging through it. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and that's a strikeout to retire the side. And we're going into the bottom of the second with a 4-0 lead here in Chicago. Bottom of the second. Dansby Swanson hitting a whopping .318 here, 7th in the National League. He's got a 1-1 count here against Pablo Gonzalez. And the pitch from Gonzalez to Swanson. Come on, big fella, hit it right to me. There you go, ground ball, easy play, and that's going to make it 1 away here in the bottom of the second. Bottom of the third. Luis Torrens is standing in for Chicago. He's got a .241 batting average today. 1-2 the count here against starter Pablo Gonzalez for the Cardinals. Base is empty and nobody out. He's going to ground one to second base here. Slow roller. But we'll get him easily at first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the third. Top of the fifth, that is now a 5-0 ball game. Cardinals in the lead. I do have that 3-run homer on my 1-for-2 line score. Now, bases are empty. We have Adrian Sampson on the mound in relief for the Cubs. What do we want to do for a dynamic challenge? I really want the equipment pack. Let's try the power swing for a hit. Why not? What's it going to hurt, right? Sampson's got himself a 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer. He's also got a sinker at 94. Cutter only hits 87. Here's the first pitch of this at-bat. Power swing there, sent up the middle. Shortstop Dansby Swanson gets it. Throws to first, but not in time. Power swing for a hit is successful with an infield hit. I'm rather impressed by that. That normally wouldn't happen with me. 6-0 to score now, bottom of the fifth. Runner on first and one away for Sean Bellamy. He's 1 for 1 on the day for the Cubbies. He's got a 3-1 count in this at-bat. There's the kick and the pitch. We're going to do a double play here. Flip to the shortstop covering second. Throw to first is in time. 4-6-3, the double play that retires the side. I didn't know if he was going to beat that out on the back end or not. Top of the sixth. 6-0 to score. I am 2 for 3 on the day. Runner on first and 2 away. I am 5 for 12 on the series. That's not too shabby, especially for me. Adrian Sampson on the mound again here for the Cubs. First pitch of the at-bat. On the outside corner, got a piece of the four-seamer. Late swing, though, so it's fouled off. 0-1 the count. Apparently I'm hitting .357 in my last 6 games coming into this one. So here's the 0-1 pitch from Sampson. That's inside and low. Sinker there, does not come close to the zone. 1-1 the count after watching that one go by. Pitch number 3. Oh, right at the knees. Four-seamer on the inside third. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Only saving grace is at least that one was in the zone. The 1-2 pitch now from Sampson. Oh, swing and a miss. The four-seamer above the zone. High fastballs will get me every dang time. Bottom of the seventh. Still a 6-0 ball game. Runner on first and nobody out for Jared Walsh. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Got a 1-1 count. He's going to ground one to the left side. Arenado throws to me covering second. Relay to first in time. Going around the horn. 5-4-3. That is a double play to empty the bases. Top of the ninth. Still 6-0. I'm standing in for the 5th time now. Runner on second and only 1 out. Let's try to just drive in the run. That should work, right? We still have Adrian Sampson on the mound. 62 pitches in this game for him. Well, the first one in this at-bat, though, is a four-seamer above the zone, and I can't lay off of it. Swing and a miss makes it 0-1. Really expanding the zone for him there, making it easy on the mound when I'm at the plate, apparently. The 0-1 pitch now from Sampson. Got a piece of that four-seamer, headed out to right center field. I don't know if that's going to get down or not. It does not. Center fielder makes the play short of the warning track. It does advance the runner to third, so now we have 1 runner at third with 2 away in the top of the ninth. We do take the win here in game number 3. So we're going into the All-Star break, riding a 2-game win streak, I think. We took 2 of 3 from the Cubs. So that is the end of the series. We're going to see what happens with the All-Star break in the next episode. So, yeah, because this one's over. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. You can even do the fun social media things where you share the videos to your friends and be like, look at this idiot. He thinks he can talk over playing video games. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Well, we'll have to tune in for the next one. See if I can do a little better. See ya.